Hey y'all, welcome on in. My name is Alex the Creative Llama. If you see the red live box floating somewhere above my head, that means I'm live. But if you don't see it, you are just catching the replay, which is totally fine. When you are catching the replay, make sure you put hashtag replay in the comments if you can, and make sure you hit the heart button. And our keyword tonight is lantern. Oh shoot, that's what I forgot. I forgot to change our keyword. Our keyword is lantern. That will get you the supply list. It is not the keyword that is down on the bottom. It's not Monday. The keyword is, in fact, lantern. So let me get that shared, or let me get that fixed really quickly, and then I'll get this shared over into my broadcast channel. So as y'all are popping on, say, hey, let me fix this really quickly. You know, all the things. I always forget about the dang keyword. Hi, Anita. Let me get that pinned. Hi, Barbara. Wait. There we go. Pin. All right. The keyword is lantern. I'm going to get this shared over into my broadcast channel really quickly, and then we'll get started. Y'all voted. So if you didn't see my post earlier today, we did a little this or that, and I had y'all choose which transfer you wanted me to use between two Christmas transfers. So y'all pick the winter lantern. That's what we're going to do. We will do the Christmas market one probably later this week because I have been dying to create with that one. And I've got an idea for it. So we're going to do that one later this week, but I really like giving y'all the option of which one y'all want to see. All right, getting that shared. There we go. Hello. Hi, Ruthie. Hi, Connie. Hello. I don't know why I always feel the need to sing. Okay, so I got a big envelope of goodies over the weekend, and it's all the new Christmas stuff or holiday stuff that Chalk just launched last week. Okay, now the really great thing about this is if you're a Perks member, which I'll go over Perks in a second, but if you're a Perks member, you have $5 flat rate shipping, I believe, until the 19th. So, which is awesome, and y'all usually love flat rate shipping, so take advantage of that while you can. But at the end, maybe I'll go through and I'll show y'all some of the goodies that I got. Sorry, y'all, if I got. There we go. So Perks member is just like a VIP member exclusive or VIP membership. You pay $20, you get your $20 back in product credit to use towards a purchase, but it's 30% off all the Chalk stuff all the time. So I do recommend it if you love Chalk. We are about to use a ton of transfers because I'm in love with the transfers that they just launched. Like, in love. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the winter lantern. I added 2 cutouts for it. You can get the winter lantern cutout by itself, or you can grab the hanger and the winter lantern tonight. Both are 25% off. So I want to say the transfer cutout by itself is like $7 and some change. And then this guy's like $11 and some change. So it is on sale if you want to grab them. Hello. All right. So we're going to paint the background of this white. I'm going to use acrylic paint tonight for the background. You can use your chalk paste. I just think it's a little bit easier with these larger surfaces to use acrylic paint than it is to use the chalk paint or the chalk paste, just because it does require so much. It's just easier in my opinion. Let me grab, hold on. Let me grab a big old brush. Here we go. So we're gonna have to do a couple coats of the white, but there's a picture on the Chalk website that I'm kind of mimicking because I just think it's so pretty. So I did have Thomas make this for me. So he made this hanging file, or this hanging frame that we're gonna use tonight. So yeah, and I got way too much paint. Hello. How are you, Miss Julie Hill? But I'm excited for this one. When I saw this one available, I was like, I knew y'all were gonna love this one. So go take advantage and go grab it if you're a Perks member with your $5 shipping. Okay, now I'm not going all the way to the edge because I do have a frame. So we're going to paint the frame black, I believe. So let me kind of smooth out my lines a little bit. I was trying not to have so much paint on there. I feel like sometimes with white, like there's not ever enough white paint, and then, you know, there's a fine line of where it just becomes too much. Hi, Sharon. Miss Sandra West, happy birthday. I saw it was your birthday. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Diane. Hi, babe. Hello, Lynn. Hello, Miss Pam. Yes, with a $50 order, which, that's easy to do. Hello, Miss Denise. Hi, Donna D. I finally got your invoice to you. Thank you for being so patient with me. But we're just going to use the hanging frame tonight, which I just realized I didn't make that an option on the website. So maybe we'll use the cutout. What do y'all think? Should we use this one too, or just the hanging frame? Hi, Kimmy. So we're going to do another coat of our white. Kimmy, how's work been? You getting back into the groove of things? Hi, Pat. I'm back in my old stomping grounds. I feel like I haven't crafted in this room in forever. And y'all, look how bare our shelves are. Look how bare they are, because y'all were so awesome during our Whatnot sale. And you wiped us out of what's behind me. So, yay. So we got to fill it back up before our next Whatnot sale on October 10th. Oh, I'm sorry, Kimmy. Sharon, we are using the new Winter Lantern transfer, and we're going to make like a little hanger. Miss Anita says to use the cutout. What does everybody else think? Cutout or no cutout? We could totally do the cutout. We just have to paint it white real quick. But it probably wouldn't need as many coats as this because we're going to chalk right on top of it. Hi, Terry. And see, now I didn't add enough white to cover, but I have like pools of the white all over the place. So we're just trying to get this nice and solid white background. Ooh, maybe we'll add, ooh, I'm just thinking, should we add a pattern to the background? Now my wheels are turning. Let's see, I'm trying to see where my club transfer is. Because I would like maybe the club transfer on the background. And y'all, I've got an idea for a really, really cute, door hanger. Cutout, okay. I'm wondering if we should add a pattern in the background. Problem is in prepping for my Whatnot sale, stuff got knocked off on my thing over here, and I don't know what's on the floor where I can barely reach it. So I might have to get down there and look. I do, Maria. Ooh. Okay. Then my question is, should we even be painting this? Yes, we should. I guess this shouldn't be white then. Shouldn't it be black? Hi, Betty. I'm glad you're here too. Now we're changing our ideas. Hold on. Let's see. There is, well, there's all sorts of stuff in here. Y'all, look at this snowman. Look how cute he is. I got an idea for that one. Literally everything in here I'm obsessed with. I loved this launch. I think they knocked it out of the park with this one, with snow. That's a oh, it sure is, Miss Teresa. It's been cleaned, and then I just get it dirty again. Okay, wait. not in there. Isn't he so cute? Let me look down here and see what I have. Y'all, I've got stuff everywhere. I need to clean up in here. I have this one. Is that the one you're talking about, Miss Maria? Yo, we might be changing tunes here. We might be changing what we're doing. Is that the one you're talking about, Maria? Because what if, should our lantern be black? Well, it's going to be, sorry, that's a dumb question. The lantern is going to be black, but the background, should it be, so, okay. Should the background be black, right? And we'll do our winter lantern on top, black with glowing. Hi, Susan. Now my mind is blown. Or should we keep it white and do like light blue snowflakes in the background? We're changing what we're doing. So I don't really know. Y'all are challenging me. That's why I like the snowflake idea. But then I feel like the snowflakes, like the background should be black. I don't know. Or we could just do a pattern. With Macy background. What's Macy background? Yes, light blue. Okay. Oh, light blue. Okay. So keep the white background. I do think this would be pretty if you did a black background and then did the snowflakes in a light blue. Ooh, shimmer silver. Yes. Oh, a navy background. That'd be pretty. Oh gosh, now you're right. I probably should do the background in navy, like a light blue with either silver snowflakes or white snowflakes. Oh my gosh, what to do? I think I like that idea better. Okay, hold on. Let me go grab my cart of paint. Watch out, we're coming through. All right, we're gonna change it. We're gonna go winter blue on the background. So I gotta clean this brush out really quickly. It should cover fairly well because we already painted the background white. Hi, Debbie. So Connie and Miss Lisa like the idea of the blue. Dry brush navy. My gosh, there's so many ideas. I love them. That's okay, Maria. That's okay. I am open to suggestions. All right, so we're going to go in. Yeah. The train is coming through. The paint train. The paint cart train. Exactly. Okay, we're changing it. So this is the color Winter Blue. I like the idea of the blue background. We're gonna see how this turns out. Y'all we might do this project and you're gonna be like, I'm not making that. We'll see. But luckily, I think we should be okay. The problem is that this is an acrylic paint, so I can't use that on the transfer. I know Ocean Mist is very close to this, but I think I like the idea of a light blue background. I don't know. I don't know. It's too late now. It is what it is. Hi, Lisa. It is what it is. All right. There's what we have. So then now, this is my question. Get off. There's a wipe on there. What color do we do the frame? Black. All right. We're going to put that to the side. We're going to paint this in the light blue. And then we're going to do the chalking. Because we're going to be on here for a little bit because we are doing it's like an etched lantern, and so we do need to color it in just a little bit. So I'm going to try to do this as quickly as I can. I probably put way too much paint on here. Yeah, I did. Hi, Patricia. I know, I can always make two. But I always want to get it right on the first one, right? We'll see. We'll see how this turns out. I think it's going to be great. So this is the winter lantern cutout. The frame and this cutout are 25% off. So like I said, I think this one is like $7.25, and then the hanging frame and this cutout together are like $11.25. So go grab them. I will also post it in the VIP group if you want to add it to an order over in there. The frame, ooh, okay, we could do that. Yeah, let's do that. All right, those are drying, which I really need this one to dry because we need to chalk on it. So I'm gonna do, so let me show y'all. This is the transfer. So I'm gonna do the frame, oh heck. That's okay. I'm gonna do the frame, or the lantern in black, maybe ash. The candle, ooh, I need to look at the picture. I need some guidance. Obviously the bow in red, the greenery in green, the little pine cones in bark, and then the little like twigs and camel. But then I think I'm going to do like this part in nominee, my candle in nominee, maybe this in white. We'll figure it out. Yes, I understand. I feel you on that one. I get overwhelmed too. Colors are probably the hardest part for me. But we're going to see how this goes. And if it doesn't turn out good, you know whose fault it is? It's Miss Maria's fault. I'm just joking. I can't sit here and be serious for too long because I don't want her to feel bad. All right. Got a new wax applicator, y'all. I always suggest when you're buying your wax just to buy a new one of these if you can. You can wash them, but it takes quite a bit of cycles to get it nice and clean. But if you don't care about that and you want to get it clean, go for it. But, yep, it's Miss Maria's fault. So y'all, if it doesn't turn out good, it's Maria's fault. Not mine. All right, let's open this up. We're going to let that background dry. And we're going to do this guy. And my trash can is not in here. Hi, Marlene. All right. There you go, Diane. If y'all don't know, Diane and Miss Maria are mother-daughter. So, Miss Diane's not like picking on Maria. I mean, she is, but it's her child. Hi, Anne. All right, let's fuzz. Fuzz, fuzz, fuzz. Okay, so this is just adding a little bit of lint to the back to make it a little less sticky. So you wax, that's gonna add a protective layer, and then you're going to fuzz because your transfer is sticky, and if you go put this directly on wood that's painted, it can pull up the paint. Hi, Jennifer, and you don't want that. Especially after you do 2 or 3 coats of paint. No one wants that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to chalk this in vanilla first, and then we're gonna paint it in. Okay, so we're gonna push this down. I'm gonna grab my vanilla, And you can choose any outline color that you want. It doesn't have to be vanilla. Oh no, Miss Anne. Oh no. I would talk to your post office. That's crazy. All right. You can use any color for your outline color. Whatever floats your boat, you do you. Okay. But we're going to use this as our guide. Basically, we're going to put our lines down and then we're going to paint inside the lines. I've done this on a live before, and I'm going to just warn you, if you've never seen this, it's going to look a little crazy, and you're probably going to think, does she know what she's doing? I promise. It's going to turn out very pretty. Okay, good. Oh, Miss Maria, Linda said she'll take one for the crafting, for our crafting team. Because I feel like I blame you for a lot. I always pick on you to blame. Because I think you get my humor. So, and I know you most likely will not be offended by it. Because you know I'm joking. And did you do your scarecrow? I want to see it. All right. So we're going to clean this because we are going to use it again. Okay. And we're going to scrub the front. Lift this up. Hi, Catherine. How are you? Me too, Maria. And see, I'm just knocking all sorts of things over. All right. Dry that off. We're going to take the back side. We're going to just spray regular water on it. And we're going to use a board eraser, which is like a magic Mr. Clean, like a magic eraser. But it doesn't have all those chemicals and stuff in it. These are currently sold out, but I think I might have a couple. So if you need some new board erasers, just let me know. Okay, perfect. Well, I can't wait to see it, Miss Anne. All right. Oh no. Found it. Oh, that's funny, Miss Lynn. Thank you for sprinkling, Linda. Yes, y'all, hit the heart button for me. I'm about to sneeze. But, oh my gosh. Bless me. Hit the heart button for me. Sprinkle the video. Sharing helps me out so much, and it helps out all your fellow crafters. So if you can share into your page, crafting groups, tag a friend, whatever it might be, it does help. And just hitting the heart button and commenting does help as well. All right, so I've got, well, I had, what the heck, Alex Dawson. I had all my paintbrushes, and I probably, oh, they're right here. Thank you. Does anyone know where I put all, exactly, Anne. I literally just had them in my hand right before I went live, so I knew they were not too far, but that doesn't mean anything. Because if you were here for Scissorgate, you know that I use those scissors like once or twice, and then they're nowhere to be found. All right, we're just going to start. We're going to go in with Cabernet, and we're going to paint our bow. What I am, thank you so much. And I also think it might be this platform. I've had a lot of people in the last week or so, every time I go live, telling me that I'm freezing. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know if it's a me thing. I don't know if it's a Facebook thing. Or if it, I mean, it can't be everybody else's internet, right? So I probably should look into that. All right. I'm just pulling up a picture to kind of help me refer to where the colors go. So this is the color Cabernet. If you don't have this color, you need it. It is beautiful. So you could do candy apple. I mean, you could really do any color that you want, right? But I just think this looks like such like a perfect like little Christmas color. And it's a little bit different than like the traditional colors. I mean, it's still red, right? But it's more, it's deeper. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's just a pretty color. You need it. Hi, Brenda. Oh no, Miss Ann. I'm so sorry. I do know that it could be me on this one. And like I was saying earlier, I'm going to post this cutout in the VIP group for you. If you place an order through the live sale this week, you can add it to that. Or if you place another order on the website, I can add it to that to help save on shipping. But it does have to be an order from Sunday till now. And you'll get the 25% off as long as you claim it before midnight. Oh, Miss Diane, it was horrible. It really wasn't that bad, but I mean, the dentist we go to is an old family friend. So, I mean, he's great, but I just hate going. But luckily, he did like, so they're kind of going through like some, not growing pains, but like one of their hygienists left. And she used to use this like water pick drill thing, and it just would send me over the edge. I hated the sound of it. But he was doing the cleaning today because he's, you know, understaffed right now. And he did like the old school way, which I actually preferred. So, do you still have part of a stencil down? No. This is already chalked on there. So, and I cleaned it. So, this, we chalked it on there. And then what we're going to do is it's going to look crazy for a minute. But then we're going to chalk that transfer back on top, and it's going to bring everything together. It's going to make it look realistic, and like it's just going to add so much more detail to it than if we were just to keep it like this. Okay? I think it's Facebook because I have a friend here that sells jewelry and it freezes up on her too. Hi, Donna. Miss Sandra, what are you doing for your birthday? I'm out here like blasting your business. I apologize. All right, so now we're gonna go in. Let's go in with Nominee, okay? So this is the color Nominee. I love this color, and we're just gonna paint the, okay, we're gonna paint the whole lantern, I think, in Nominee. Because in the outline, we're going to either do in black or ash. Ash will be less harsh. Yeah, I don't like that. They did. I mean, not intentionally, because he was doing it. He's like, this is the way I do it. I'm like, okay. But oh, good, Miss Sandra. Well, I hope you have the best birthday, my friend. I miss seeing you on here. I hope you've been doing well. So this is where it's going to look a little like, girl, like that's ugly. Trust me, I know. Just wait. Just you wait. All right, I'm gonna look at the picture real quick. So we're gonna do all these lines here in the Nominee. And if you don't have Nominee, this is one of the colors, like this is my go-to gold. I don't think I ever pull out shimmer gold anymore. I mainly just use Nominee. So we're going to do this whole thing in Nominee, and I'm going to do the pedestal on the candle in Nominee. So, oh, did y'all hear Boone? He says hi. He finally made his appearance. He is here. He's in the house today. All right, I am going to go in right here on top of all these like little etched pieces and do the gold. And then we're going to do the pedestal in gold. I think I'm going to do the lantern in black. I don't know. I can't decide. But we're literally just painting inside the lines. Okay. So here's what we have, because when we lay that transfer back on top and we chalk everything in the same color, it is going to bring it all together. All right. Me too, Maria. I started last Friday with dinner, doing good, just trying to catch up with myself and organizing myself. I understand. I'm just glad you're here. All right, so then we have some pine cones. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to water this down just a little bit so it's not so harsh. Y'all, it is hot in this room. I need to get a fan for in here. Okay, so now we're going to go in and we're going to do bark for all the pine cones. And all I did was I just sprayed a little bit of water in the lid just to kind of thin it out a little bit. I know, Sharon, I understand. I feel you, my girl. All right. And this is where it gets a little tedious, because those pine cones are so detailed. You can't just like swipe it and be like, we're good. Because then it'll look a little funky once you're done with all of it. But it doesn't have to be perfect. It's okay if the little bit is outside the line or not filled in. Happens to me every single time I do this. But y'all, doing the etch transfers this way just is always so pretty. All right, we haven't asked the question of the night. No one has brought it up. What are y'all having for dinner? Don't ask me, because I don't know. I have no clue. And I'm just gonna kind of eyeball this. Okay. Get that covered. Beef stroganoff. Ooh. That sounds yummy. All right, I think our last pine cone is down here. No one else has had dinner. Yo, I'm such a teacher. That's like, not that I would ask my kids that, but that's exactly how I would ask that question. No one else? I know y'all are busy doing other stuff, so it's okay. I'm just giving y'all a hard time. All right, one thing I forgot was the flame in the candle. So I'm going to do that in Nominee. Come on. This one always gives me trouble for some reason. There we go. Pull this back out. I haven't eaten. I don't know why. That's so frustrating. That's probably why everybody's viewers are lower. I'm sorry. Japanese, yum. Yum, yum, yum. That sounds delicious. Made steak fingers with gravy and mashed potatoes, chicken cutlets and sweet potatoes, taco salad. Oh, I love me some taco salad. All right, we're going to go in with, I am so warm in here. We're going to go in with Ivy. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to spray a little bit of water in here. I made a pot of chicken and rice soup. I tried the Vanity twice over the weekend just because I had to tell myself to stop trying to put it. It's so pretty, isn't it? I don't know what I'm doing for dinner yet. I haven't decided. Okay. Our last little bit. No, I lied. That's not true. We have the stems to do. But we are going to just get this on here as best we can. It's not going to be perfect, but I did scramble eggs and ooh, that we talk about this all the time. I forget about breakfast for dinner. Maybe I'll make me some scrambled eggs. Had a big breakfast lunch at the new place in town, so no dinner. Maybe snack on pretzels. Miss Janice, you sound like my mom. That sounds like something she would do. That's very her. Hi, Pat Hill. And y'all, this method is not going to be perfect, but it's okay. Okay? Let me double check this one. Yeah, that's green too. Okay. Taco Bell. Nice, Miss Lynn. I haven't had Taco Bell in forever. You think there's bacon in there? No, I have to fend for myself this week. Forgot to order the color of the month, and I think I will have to get another. Shh, don't tell me. I don't think they're available anymore, Miss Linda. Well, that was rude. Boone. Who are you barking at? Yourself? Do you see the reflection of yourself in the window? So good. Hi. Maybe. Maybe what? Being barking at himself? All right. Sorry, what? I forgot. I completely forgot what we were talking about. So, I don't know. Oh, me fending for myself? That's okay. You're where you need to be right now. That wasn't a... I got my kid of the month. Did you do your picture? I have not done the picture frame yet. No. Not yet. That's what I'm trying to decide what color to do that. Boom. Oh, it's okay. What? You don't know exactly what's in the fridge in here? How dare you not know? Just joking. All right. So we're going to do the same thing here. This is a little tedious, like I always tell y'all, but it's so worth it. The back, no, they're in the house. He's barking out the front door, or looking out the front door. Hi, Michelle. They are in the house, sir. All right. And y'all, I'm honestly not even making sure I'm staying in the lines. I'm just doing like little flicking motions. And it works. I'm not really worried about it being perfect. It actually kind of looks better than just... Okay. Oh, he's not. It's lantern. It might... Oh. It might have been because you said hi. That might be why. Who knows? I thought I turned everything off, but y'all, they keep popping up. Thomas was like, why don't you just turn those off? I'm like, I'm trying to. But sometimes it'll pop up with the keyword and sometimes it won't. So I apologize if you get a message you weren't supposed to. All right, y'all, we are so close to being done. We have one more color to do. Yay, Michelle. I don't think I have the patience for that. You'll have, it's so fun. I promise. I haven't been on super long, and this is the most tedious part of this whole project. I cannot wait to see how your green guide round turns out. All right, this is a little dry. So we're going to kind of bring it back to life with a little bit of water. And here we go. So all we have left to do is just the stems. And this is not a great brush. All right, here we go. So we're just going to do that little section, this one, that one, down here, here. I loved it, Miss Lynn. I thought it looked great. These, yeah. That's why I always tell people, like, if you're just passing through, you've never seen this before, stay, because it does look like, you know, what, does she know what she's doing? I promise I do. All right, most of the time I do. Sometimes I'm just winging it. I am going to paint my candle in vanilla. We'll get everything a good dry. We'll wax it, and then we will put it together. I think the only thing we have left to paint is the frame. But I'm trying to decide, should we do the lantern in black or gray or ash? Okay, so let me show you an example. We did this same exact method with this guy. This is outlined in ash, which is a dark gray. Should we outline in the dark gray or in black? And I don't have an example of the outline in black over here. But let me know which one you'll think, because then I think that will determine what color we paint the frame. Whew, y'all. It is warm in here. So we got ash and black velvet. Let me dry this, and then we'll wax. Yes, our keyword is lantern. You can comment that keyword. The cutouts are 25% off. That's what I'm thinking, Maria. Black, black, ash. My heart is telling me black. That's what my heart's telling me to do, because I'm afraid with the ash, it's going to look funny on the pine cones. You know what we can do? We can do it, and if we don't like it, we can clean it up and go and put the black on there. All right, so we're gonna see how the ash looks. Okay, so the hard part of this project is done. It looks a little crazy. It looks like, you know, I don't know what I'm doing. I do think black is gonna look better, but we're gonna try the ash. We're gonna try it, and if I don't like it, I will switch it. See, Diane, that's kind of what I was thinking too. But our background, did you see the color of our background? It's a light blue, which we were talking about adding the snowflake transfer to the back, which that snowflake transfer is not in the cart. So you would have to add that. But that transfer has been out for a while. All right, we'll move all this out and lay it down. And this is where it's a little tedious also. I think like my word tonight is tedious. You just have to line it back up the best that you can. That's right. Okay. Push this on. Hi, Dawn. I know, Maria. I didn't wash it. I don't know where that one came from. That is the cleaner one, though. That's over there. All right. You all said y'all wanted ash, so let's check it out. I don't know if we're going to keep it, but I'm willing to try it. So oh, there is a big old air bubble right there. Ash is great for, sorry y'all, like less harsh. It's less harsh than black. So we're gonna see how we like this. Well, the thing is, if I do just a little bit, I still have to clean it and cover it back up. So I guess I could have done that. You're right. All right. We're going to go through. We're going to pick up all this paste that's sitting on top. And let's see. I'm trying to touch it without. What do we think? It's less harsh than black. I kind of like it. What do y'all think? Keep or change? It is a little dark on it, not dark, but it's not as easily seen on the pine cones. But let me know what y'all think while I clean this. Keep it. All right, let's clean this. I do think black would be really pretty with it too. I guess let's see what it looks like on the background and then we can go from there. Keep it. All right, I'm gonna pick up all that extra water. We're going to turn this over, clean the back. Thank you. It looks like, I think black would be better, but I would just keep it for now. It looks vintage. Yeah, I think black would look great. It's really whatever like your personal preference is. There's no right or wrong. I was fine with doing it either way, but let's put it on the backer and then let's determine, because that might change what we want to do. And where did my, gosh darn it, y'all, this is the second time I've misplaced this. Oh, it's on the floor. Yeah, the floor's a great place for it, Alex. You actually do like it. It's a different look. It really is a different look. Okay. The background definitely needs something. Yes. All right. Okay, Anne. There it is. What do we think? The background, we're going to do the snowflakes. So, I think we're going to keep it. So then the frame, should the frame be gray, the ash too? What do y'all think? Silly Facebook is making it all funny for people. Hi, Janice. I actually really like it. That looks good. Thank you. Frame and ash. Marcy's like, no. Ooh, maybe the red. What do y'all think about the frame in the red color? Ooh, that's a great idea. I don't hate that idea. All right. Anita's sticking with it. She's like, girl, go ash. All right, we're going to wax this real quick. What do y'all think about the frame and the Cabernet? Ooh, that might make it look a little bit more like rich. So are we in agreement that we need the background in the snowflakes? Let's see. It just needs a little something. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, red. Let's do red. I'm like juggling. Okay, we're gonna do the Cabernet. All right, so this transfer is not in the cart link, but it's called Special Snowflakes. This is, I really like this transfer. I have a feeling we're gonna use the heck out of this during winter crafting. So grab it now as a Perks member, because you get $5. Yes, you get $5 shipping with an order of $50 or more. Plus, as a Perks member, you get your 30% off. So, and I have not forgotten, if you placed an order on launch day last week, I will do the giveaway for the acrylic paint sets. It's just been very, very busy. I have been working my booty off to get myself caught back up. Holy smokes, the Labor Day sales were kind of crazy. Y'all took advantage, and I love every bit of it. But I've been working really hard to get all of those sent out and get myself caught back up while not feeling very great. I've been not feeling good since about last Wednesday night. And unfortunately, the doctors can't really figure out what the heck is going on. So I appreciate y'all being extremely patient. Everybody has been so wonderful about it. So, okay. Snowflakes in white or silver? The question of the hour. I think silver. I got that pretty dang straight. Way to go. Can you help out with sewing? What do you mean, Miss Connie? Can I help out? I don't know what that means. Silver, or should we go white? Or, what do we have back here? We could use an old color of the month. We could use Glacier. Silver or Glacier? Why not? We have these colors for a reason. We gotta use them. Or they're gonna dry out. silver, but color will you do the frame? Missed it. I had a couple. That's okay. I'm not, Marlene. I'm not. That I am not. I'm afraid. Laura says white. Anita says nominee. I can't find my disco. That thing disappeared on me. It's not in here. I would do disco. But I don't know where mine is. Let's just go silver. Since you can't get Glacier anymore. Glacier. Okay, final count. I'm going to just give you a letter and you're going to tell me which one. A for silver or B for Glacier. Tell me in the comments. A or B. While we're figuring that out, I will paint the frame. Since, us yahoos can't decide. Me. I'm the yahoo, not you. Alrighty. Let's go in. Really need a makeup sponge. There we go. A, okay. Looks like A was the winner. B. Okay, we'll do silver snowflakes. I think white would be pretty. I think Glacier would be pretty. You could do like even cadet snowflakes. You could do nominee snowflakes. The possibilities are endless with that one. Okay. We'll go A. I also think if you did like a navy blue background, which I kind of wish we would have done, then like nominee or silver snowflakes would be so pretty. If you have shimmer moonlight, you could paint the background in shimmer moonlight. That has a little bit of gold flakes in it. That would be pretty too. Why do I have all these good ideas as soon as I'm done? That's how it always seems to go, I feel like. All right. This gets everywhere. There's our nominee frame. Oh my gosh. Our Cabernet frame. Let's pull this out and let's go. We are going fancy. You are certainly correct. Ooh, this is a little dry. A little dry. There we go. Here we go. So this is shimmer silver. I really wish that they would bring disco out in a permanent color. What I am going to do is I'm going to chalk a little bit and then I'm going to lift it to release it, and then I'm going to lay it back down and keep chalking because this is on the drier side and I'm afraid if I go in and chalk everything, it's going to come out patchy. Okay, so same thing. I'm going to go all the way down here. Okay, let's lift. Okay. Lay it down. Couple of areas. And then we are done. Now, I'm okay with the snowflakes not like being like super bright. I just wanted some texture to that background. Oh, that's really pretty actually. So there are the snowflakes on that background. Okay, Okay, let me clean this really quickly. And then we will, that's pretty. I know the light's kind of hard to tell. What do y'all think? Do y'all like the white background or the silver snowflake background? All right, clean the front of this. Ooh, post a picture in the VIP group. I would love to see it. Okay. All right. Sorry, y'all. I kind of just went into my own brain and thought, and I forgot to keep talking. I hate when people do that. It drives me nuts to watch people who are crafting, like on a live, and they're not talking and interacting. I apologize. Like, I just went into deep thought over here, and just totally forgot y'all were here. I'm sorry. Oh, y'all. I apologize. I'm just over here in my own world. All right, let's close this up. Y'all hit the heart button because we are almost done. All we have left to do is glue. I'm going to wipe up my hands really quickly. And then we're going to glue our lantern and our frame on. And then we are going to be done. Okay, I need to put this back. Don't forget that this is this week's cutout of the week. It is the football square. Y'all have been requesting some football, so there's a football cutout for you. Oh, I got a little bit of silver on there. Not bad. If you comment the word lantern, that is linked in the message for you, where it says cutout of the week. So, yeah, I was just over here in my own world. Okay, I kind of want to see it. Ooh, yeah, yep, that's it. Oh gosh, I'm a dum-dum. I need to paint the little circles real quick. Real quick. I might be able to just do it what's left on here. Oh yeah. Okay. There we go. Looks good. With a couple of things from the live sale. Perfect. Yes, you can add this to your order too from the live sale if you want. I thought I was totally going to hit myself in the face with that. All right. There's nothing I can do if it's freezing. You'll have to go out and come back in. It's not, I don't think it's a me issue. I can see that I'm not frozen on my end. All right, lay this down. We're gonna line this up. Okay, I really, really like the red frame. Now, the ash would have been gorgeous too, but I think this kind of, like, I don't want to say like riches makes it more rich, makes it more fancy. I am going to clean up my edges so y'all see how there's paint on the edge. Yeah, it goes in and out for everybody at different times. And I think that's why, like, live views across the board are so low lately. Like, I don't understand why it does it. All right, so that's glued. Let's glue this guy. Now, like I said, I think if you did this in navy blue, You could dry brush it in gold with Nominee. I've done that before. It's gorgeous. Okay. Lay that down. That looks good. We're gonna push down. And then I don't have my Jute or Twine in here. Oh yes I do, it's on my cart. There. Ooh, I gotta be careful what y'all can see on this cart, because there's some new cutouts on here, which I don't know where Thomas put my Jute or Twine. It's somewhere on here. Oh, there it is. Found it. Oh, y'all can't see anything. Okay. It does, Yvette. So I also think with this, a pretty bow would look really great. I'm not going to do a bow tonight. We're just going to keep it really simple. And we're just going to do a jute hanger. If you missed the live sale video or the live sale on Sunday, I am having Miss Shelly create a quick shot video like I've done a couple times. So she'll send that to me probably tomorrow, and that'll probably be posted Thursday, maybe Friday. So if you don't want to sit through the whole 40-minute video, that's fine. You can shop the quick shot video. Because they're a surprise. I'm hoping I can keep the machine up and running and I can paint a little bit tonight. But there is our winter lantern. I think it's a lot of blue, but it's okay. What do y'all think? Get in there with the little snowflakes. This one was quite a bit of work, but look how good it turned out. That really does look like velvet with the ash on there. So hit the heart button for me. Comment the word lantern. You'll get the supply list for this. The cutouts are 25% off tonight. I'm trying to do this so I don't knock something over. Let me grab the link for these for y'all. If you commented the wrong word or something like that, let me grab the link and then we will hop off. But I'll tell y'all exactly how much each thing is. And I'll go post a picture in the VIP group here in a second. Okay. So the winter lantern cutout itself is on sale. So it's going to be $6.75. And then the hanging option, which is going to be the frame and the backer and the transfer cutout, this one is $11.25. And it's also 25% off. So that's with the sale. So go grab these. I will post this in the VIP group if you want to go snag it in there. If you want to go snag it in there and add it to an order, you can. So there it is. That's our version of the winter lantern. Really, really pretty. If you don't have that transfer, I highly suggest you grab it. Chalk has already said once these items sell out, you will no longer be able to grab them. So if you see something you like, go grab it. So yeah. Okay. Did I drop the link in there? I think I did. Or did I get myself? No, I didn't even drop. Did I drop the link? Oh my gosh, no. Hold on. Here y'all go. There's the link. So you can grab the link or click on the link below and that will take you directly to this thing on the website, this cutout. And it's on sale, so you don't need a code or anything. It'll automatically take the discount off, or it'll apply the discount. So yeah. All right, y'all, I'm gonna hop off of here. I hope y'all have a great rest of your night. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.